Hello and welcome once again to C3 here on Brain Pulp TV, the show where we go over some of the many card combinations that can be pulled off in Magic the Gathering. For today's combo, we're going to make a little bit of White Lightning, and we're going to start with this enchantment here. Impact Tremors from Dragons of Tarkirilis. It's a 2 converted mana cost enchantment that deals 1 damage to each opponent whenever a creature comes into play on your side. Now there's lots of cards in Magic the Gathering that have creature-based effects like this, but most specify non-token. This one does not, and that's going to open up a whole bunch of fun for us. Mono Red just got that much better. Now your Hordling Outburst and Dragon Fodder will do extra damage to each opponent whenever you play them. Not to mention your Goblin Rabblemaster will have a little bit more to rabble about, and our buddy here just got that much more heroic. Now red is okay for token generations, but by far I would have to say that white is the king of tokens. So it's time to break out the old Boros charm. No, like his personality, his... forget it. Let's just see how much fun we have waving the Canadian colors. Now there are so many white cards that generate tokens, I'm only going to focus on a few, starting with the big guns. Literally. Elspeth. As if she wasn't already busy populating our boards, and our hearts, with tokens. Now she channels a little William Wallace and shoots lightning bolts out of her arse whenever you activate her +1. Love that armor. Don't ever change. Elspeth a little too pricey for your tastes? The good ones usually are. Well, how about this one here? Now you can raise the roof and the alarm, all for just 2 mana cost at instant speed, while still hitting your opponents for 2 damage each. Then, when you have your buddies on the board here, you can convoke them to triplicate your spirits and get a little, well, not so much air supremacy, but definitely some air support, as it were. If you want a little more beef to your tokens, there's always Gideon's Felix, which will give you 2/2 tokens instead of the usual 1/1, but we're getting pretty high on the mana cost now. Now there are so many cards in white that generate tokens, I'm only going to focus on just one more, and it's by far my favorite. It's pretty much going to replace this as the #1 burn spell out there. I give you Secure the Wastes. Put X 1/1 white warrior token creatures on the battlefield at instant speed. Now with Impact Tremors in place, this is also going to deal X damage to each opponent, and that's going to be pretty sweet, even if you only muster up 5 mana. So there you have it, that's this week's crazy card combo. If you can think of any other really good token generating cards that I missed, especially in green, feel free to leave it in the comments. Otherwise make sure to tune next week when we'll make White Lightning in the more traditional sense. Now you're going to need 100 pounds of yeast and some copper line, and your parents' permission. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.